being a part of the show is important to me. I like going down there and being a part of the community.
It's a definite culture. It's a culture of love and color and expressiveness.
What's cool about a skateboard is it's a different type of medium than what I'm used to painting in. I usually paint in watercolor. I've started to venture into acrylic more recently. But skateboards specifically, it's something that people can use and do something with. And so it's different in that respect. That and it's fun. I mean, when you think of skateboarding, it's a sport that is exciting and exhilarating. People are doing tricks, and it's just very interesting.
Well, Boarded Up is, of course, the skateboard, longboard show that happens every year at the City Arts Factory in Orlando. And I think it's an interesting show because it provides an opportunity for artists to really interpret that theme in any direction that they want. So for me as an artist, it's always important to push limits a little bit.
I think this show is very educational because it's involved a lot of artists, a lot of people from Orlando, and you can see a lot of different styles from the vintage to modern pop art, classic art, and things like that. And the paintings are made not only on the boards, but also the sculptures, photography, paintings on the canvas. So it's very fun.
Between the music, between the art, and between the skateboard, and this connectivity between the visual art with the music, and it just helps a lot people to improve their life, so people don't notice that, because this is something that is really deep inside of us. And the more that we express ourselves in this individuality, I think is really important.
All right, so this is my piece. It's actually a two-bottle wine holder display piece based on basically surfing at night or skating at night. That's what I do, the caricature work with metal most often. And so this is my contribution to the Boarded Up show.
Yeah, so I decided to go big, and I created the Psycho board and threw that backdrop on there with a little bit of blood and spatter. It's a little bit of shock value, but it's not really over the top. You know, it's. I definitely consider it a pretty artistic piece. It's one of my favorites personally.
I'm a collage artist, and I use recycled magazines, no paint in my work. I create all these lively pictures to empower people, to bring them up, but also to send messages that are very positive. We should be using recycled materials to start preserving our planet. I think part of the problem is that we take for granted the things we have, and we don't use what we do have. So instead of throwing out all these magazines, I cull them for colors and phrases and textures so I can make this artwork. I try to put a burr under people's saddle, make them think a little bit differently with my artwork.